Take your time. Get some shine now.
Good afternoon, parents, teachers, students, loved ones, and fellow graduates. Since we're all here, I'd like to tell you a story.
Oh boy, okay.
A teacher once stood before his class with some items on the table. After the last bell rang, he silently picked up a big, empty glass jar and proceeded to fill it with ping pong balls.
What?
He asked his students if the jar was full. They agreed that it was. The teacher then picked up a box of marbles and poured them into the jar. He shook the jar a little, and the marbles rolled into the empty spaces between the ping pong balls. Again, he asked if the jar was full, and again, they agreed that it was. The teacher then picked up a box of sand and poured it into the jar. Obviously, the sand filled up everything else. He asked once more if the jar was full. Everyone responded yes. The teacher then produced 2 hidden cups of coffee from under the table and poured them into the jar, finally filling every possible space. The students just giggled, but now, said the teacher, I want you to recognize that this jar represents your life. The ping pong balls are the important things, like your friends, your family, your health, your values, and your favorite passions. If everything else was gone and only they remained, your life would still be full. The marbles are the other things that matter, like your house, your car, and your job. The sand is everything else, the small stuff. If you put the sand in the jar first, there will be no room for the marbles and the ping pong balls. The same goes for your life. If you spend all your time and energy on the small stuff, you will never have room for the things that are really important to you. Pay attention to the things that are critical to your happiness. Play with your dog. Take time to go for a walk. Go to dinner with your parents. Call Grammy just to say hi. There will always be time to clean your room or do your homework. Take care of the ping pong balls first, the things that really matter. Set your priorities straight, for the rest is just sand. A student raised her hand and asked what the coffee represented. The teacher replied, it just goes to show that no matter how full your life may seem, there's always room for a couple cups of coffee with a friend. As we go off to college and move on to a bigger world, these are the things we need to remember. There will be times when we will have to study for our classes for hours on end and be so frustrated that we will want to tear our hair out. But maybe if we just take 5 minutes to sit back and listen to a good song, or call home and talk to my mom and dad for a minute, we can get that extra motivation to say, okay, I can do this. As we gain maturity, we will find ourselves getting busier and busier. But if we do not take time to slow down and hold on to the important things, the ping pong balls, we are going to lose ourselves in the sand. So, to our amazing class of 2012, all I have to say is good luck and thank you. Together, we have all made memories that will be marbles in our jars forever. Thank you.
Thank you, Megan.
Done.
Our second commencement speaker this afternoon is senior Charlotte Will. Charlotte.
I have always been interested in poetry. And those of you who know me well won't be surprised that for this day I have a special rhyme. Graduation is a time for reflection on the friendships we have made, the accomplishments and experiences we have had, and the wide open future that awaits. Commencement marks an end to our time as classmates here, but we will take with us all of the valuable knowledge that our teachers have given us through the years. For without Mrs. Babcock's instruction, how concise could my writing be? Without Piersma, Mullen, and Green, how much knowledge would I have of history? And our teachers have encouraged us to expand our horizons. So, from our school of 1100, I will go to UCLA next year with 30,000 students, nearly all of whom I will not know. But I am excited because I value my teachers' sage advice, and I look toward my wide open future and only look back once or twice to remember the teachers and parents who have helped out a ton, and all of the amazing things the class of 2012 has done, like wonderful choir concerts and exciting SYHS sports games, and great drama productions like A Midsummer Night's Dream that were always unique and never the same. In San Ynez's nationally ranked education, we can all appreciate for the wisdom we have received and the textbooks and lessons that are always up to date. I have really enjoyed being co-president of the Interact Club this year and co-founding the club fair with Emily. I will always hold these memories dear. So, we all may not be ready to say goodbye quite yet to our time as pirates and all the people we have met. And although we may still have points to make in class with Mr. Green, or books from Mrs. Babcock that we still have left to read, our wide open future is coming up even so. And as Dr. Seuss said in Oh, the Places You'll Go, you're off to great places. Today is your day. Your mountain is waiting, so get on your way. Thank you.
I would like to introduce Senior Levi Franklin, who will sing a special musical selection, Temporary Home, dedicated to
Dedicated to what? The graduates. That'd be funny.
A little boy, 6 years old, a little too used to being alone. Another new mom and dad, another school, another house, he'll never be alone. When people ask him how he likes this place, he looks up and says, with a smile upon his face, this is my temporary home, somewhere I belong.
YouTube's on.
That I'm passing through. This is just a song on the way to where I'm going. I'm not afraid because I know this is my temporary home. A young mom on her own. She needs a little help, got nowhere to go. She's looking for a job, looking for a way out, 'cause her halfway house will never be a home. At night she whispers to her baby girl, someday we'll find a place here in this world. This is our temporary home, not where we belong. Windows and roofs,
it's not a back
though we're passing through. This is just a stop on the way to where we're going. I'm not afraid because I know this is our temporary home. The room is filled with people he loves, and he whispers, don't cry for me, I'll see you all someday. He looks up and says, I can see God's face. This is my temporary home, not where I belong. Windows and roofs that I'm passing through. This was just a stop on the way to where I'm going. I'm not afraid because I know this was my temporary home. This is our temporary home.
That was great, Levi. Thank you. I'd like to continue with our student speeches this afternoon. Our third commencement speaker is Marla Hardy.
You're good, baby.